Good, I guess morning now, everybody. It's 3:07 in the AM. I'm about to call it a night. There's no something very interesting though. Tim Walz, I've mentioned, is my pick for president in 2028. I'd love to see him run with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez as VP. I've explained why. I'm not gonna go over that in this video, but really effective governor. I think the best in the nation. Um, for lots of reasons, and this is a big one right here. Governor Walz celebrates. We're gonna go over those reasons, by the way, at the end of the video. Why I think he's the best, and the record speaks for itself. Governor Walz celebrates highest graduation rates on record. St. Paul, Minnesota. Governor Tim Walz today released the following statement celebrating. I'm gonna get my dog, by the way. He's over here. Come on, come on. My dog walked up. Got him right here. All right, where we at, baby? Statement celebrating Minnesota's highest graduation rate on record. 84% of the 2024 graduating class earned their diploma. Minnesota's highest graduation rates on record are a testament to the historic investments we made to provide free school meals, support teacher training, expand mental health resources, and promote technical training opportunities for Minnesota high schoolers, said Governor Walz. The state is proud to celebrate the graduating class of 2024 and remains committed to supporting Minnesota students, setting them up for success beyond the classroom. The record graduation rate follows investments passed as part of the One Minnesota budget in 2023. Among a variety of key efforts, that includes nation-leading literacy legislation, policies, and funding to ensure safe and nurturing learning environments, investment in the education workforce, and greater access to opportunities in high school. I got the budget right here. Making Minnesota the best state for kids. Governor Walz and Lieutenant Governor Flanagan are working to make Minnesota the best state in the country for kids to grow up. That's why they're proposing an is it an historic? I've heard a. I'm saying yeah, I mean, I guess it is an historic, but it wouldn't be an historic because yeah, English nerd here. You know, you say and when there's not what am I saying? It's 3 a.m. A damn vowel. After so, but H it's pronounced like historic, though, I've heard. I'm telling you. I know H is not a vowel, but I don't know. Let's just keep going. I shouldn't have done that. But like I said, massive English nerd. Proposing an historic budget to lower the cost of childcare for middle class families, increasing access to mental health resources, providing large investment in public education and school and state history, ensuring universal school meals, and reducing child poverty by roughly 25%. Once again, to remind, we reduced, I say we, the government, we pay taxes. The House passed that bill during COVID, reduced child poverty by 40% with the child tax credit. From early education through high school, Governor Walz and Lieutenant Governor Flanagan are working to ensure students of every race, income, religion, and zip code receive a world-class education and have an equal opportunity to succeed. My dog is just so weird. Sneezing, just everybody. One more thing to look at. Tim Walz is about just over there sneezing, man. He wasn't even outside in a week because of the rain. What are you sneezing about? All right, last thing here. And thank God there's files. I got this from Reddit. Files, man. See, I'm just man. These videos I feel like are better than my daytime videos because they're not as aggressive and just because it's so late. And but man, this the vocabulary, the this really suffers in terms of just articulation. The files. I'm glad I could download a picture, a screenshot, because I did not want to give Twitter a click. I do not use that site, and I do not click that fucking site. I refuse to give Elon Musk's products any kind of play in my house, and like on any level, even if it's free. I don't want to use it. I don't want it. Tim Walz is by far the most based Democratic governor in the country. With a one-seat majority in the Minnesota House, he did. You know, like I said, he's got to be the best. A one-seat majority, universal free school meals, Legal weed, carbon-free electricity by 2040, tax rebates for the working class making up to $1,300. Or excuse me, working class, the rebates up to $1,300 for the working class making up to 150K a year. 12 weeks paid family leave, 12 weeks paid sick leave, ban conversion therapy, red flag laws for guns, universal background checks for guns, automatic voter registration, free public college for people making under 100, 800K a year. Man, 800K, 80K. Man, this stuff gets my motor running, man. This is real like just statesmanship. This is real just governing. Like real policies. It's just so different. You don't get that at the federal level. Don't do anything. The stagnation is just crazy. Ban on PFAS, forever chemicals. $2.2 billion increase in K through 12 funding and sectoral bargaining for nursing home workers. Man, that's a lot. With a one seat majority. God bless Tim Walz. Man, he's gotta be the best. Man, Minnesota ranked the best for business, and he's pissed that Trump is doing these tariffs in this reckless way because he's got these. He said he's got a lot of Fortune 500 businesses in his state, and he called out CEOs on TV, said for them to stand up to Trump to because man, you're gonna destroy the economy, and once that goes down, one small business wiped out, the big business is gonna be next. Like they're not gonna make it. They think they're just gonna come in and wipe and buy up all the small business. It's gonna be a domino effect, and then people, it's not gonna be good. I don't think it's just gonna be something we just like tide over. It's gonna be really bad if they don't reverse course with this immediately. It's already gonna be bad even if they reverse course today. Man, I've tried to explain. I made a video about the freight, the port of South Los Angeles. It's the biggest freight in the country. Projections for the about a week out now, gonna be down 35%. Like the shelves gonna be empty. Trying to get that across. Like these products aren't just gonna appear out of nowhere. We source a lot of import from foreign countries, especially China, and we've you know we eradicated them a little too much. I'm not saying we. Donald Trump did that, which is just foolish. But yeah. We make if we make it to 2028, yeah, I think Tim Walz is the gotta go. He's not the most like he's not like Donald Trump out there saying all the crazy one liners and just being a fool. But he's an effective governor, effective executive of state, and I think fights for the right policies, and the proof is in the pudding. Highest graduation rates on record because man, is kind of important for kids. Eat three score meals a day, at least eat breakfast and dinner. You're gonna be all right. Those kids because they need that food for energy. It might sound like common sense, but a lot of kids just don't get to eat. And yeah, Tim Walz made sure he didn't. The proof's in the pudding right there. It worked. Highest graduation rates on record. Yeah, congrats to Minnesota. I wish I pray that we can get this on a federal level someday.